Hey guys, this is Steph here, Group X leader for Rec Sports and personal trainer. This is one of my dogs, Benny. Say hi. We miss you guys and hope everyone is safe and doing well, and hopefully some content that we're putting together for you from home will help you feel connected. Today's class can be a 30-minute bar class. Not a whole lot of props are needed. If you have a mat, great, bring out your mat. If not, then you could always just use like a towel, depending on your carpet or your surface. Just make sure you don't feel like you're not going to fall and that your knees and your wrists feel supported. I'm going to use a chair today, so just a chair that won't move too much. Of course, we're going to use our balance and be nice and strong. No other props except for towel, since I thought maybe everyone would at least have a towel at home. If you have resistance bands, you're welcome to use those. So just a hand towel and then a bigger towel. We're going to use this sort of like we would a ball. All right, let's get started.
We're going to begin in wide second, turning your toes out to 11 and 1. Soft bend at the knees, allowing yourself to scoop the floor and then stand all the way up. Big range of motion, just letting the body get nice and warm. Take your time. Breathe. That's it. Just continue to let yourself warm up here. A few more rounds. Inhale and exhale. Hands on your hips and then start to shift your weight from side to side. We're going to start to feel some heat through the back of the legs, a little bit of ease into the hips. Go ahead and make sure your core is nice and strong and engaged. Good job. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Holding to the side here, pressing back. Really feeling the glutes warm up as you press. Stand and switch. Pressing. Good job. Allow yourself to connect back to center. Heel toe your feet in. Arms reach all the way up and then start to lift the heels, lower the heels. Reach. If you need to take the arms out of this, that's okay. You can also see that we're lifting the heels up, and if that's not an option for you, then keep your heels down instead. Strength through the feet. Good. Breathe. Continuing, reaching, and then holding. Heels can stay lifted or lowered. Pulsing, pressing. Good work. Strong core. And then hands down, heels down. Stay with that connection and then press. Warm glutes. Reach all the way up, and then let's start to take it out to the side, opening the hips. Just a few rounds here. Reach up, feel the oblique. Switch sides, up, and then pull in. Strong core. Good work. Stepping out wider to your wide second, and then sit down into it, and then reach your arms up. And you can always take the arms out. Big range of motion, up and down, lower and lift. Holding here, just feel your strength. Little press, little plie. That's it. Demi plie, strong and grounded to the feet. Good work. Arms to the side. Relax the shoulders away from your ears here. Continue to hold. Strong core, switching heel, center, heel, center. So alternating those heel lifts from side to side. Really feeling the muscles of the feet help you here. Good connection to the ground and to your strength. That's it. Holding heels, both lift and lower. Lift and lower. You can always keep your heels down if that feels a little too uncomfortable, or hold on to your balance. Good work. Holding, isometric hold, then to that press, a little press. Good job. Stand up, shake it out. Good work. Big breath in. Release. Knee to chest, a little stretch here. Feel the length of your feet and your back, circling out the ankles, switch sides. Good work. Go ahead and grab hold of your towel, and it doesn't have to have any resistance, but you can reuse resistance bands. Standing at double 90, so we're going to have that tailbone heavy, and then allow your arms to come up as you lunge down. So keep yourself with the knees from going too far over the toes, strong through the glutes, holding here, press, press, press. Good work. So we're taking that big range of motion, again, up and down, a couple more times. And then we hold, and then we add that little plie, little press. The thighs are getting a lot of work, but so should the core and the back of the legs. That's it. So the towel helps us keep the shoulders away from the ears as we also engage the arm muscles. Good work. Pressing again. Good job. All right, lift. Back to your lunge. So find that balance, just like a warrior 3, and then come back to your lunge. Strong core. Let's take it again. Now, this time, find your balance. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Remember, you can always take that lift smaller. Don't worry about how high your leg is. Feel your glutes. Now, holding, isometric hold, long leg, little lift. Make it smaller. Really feeling your glutes contract here. Core stays strong. Pointed toes. Good work. Shake it off, and we're going to switch sides. Same thing. So big range of motion into that pulse. So take it down as your arms come up, and then stand, continuing to feel the core engaged. You can always make these movements smaller if that feels better for you. Holding and then press. Good work. Breathe. Feel the connection to the strength in your body as you repeat again. Good job. Last time through, lowering and stand. Lower and stand. And again, hold. Make it a little smaller, pressing. Feel the strength of your thighs. Up for balance, back for a lunge. Strong core, strong supporting leg. Remember, you don't have to lift all the way up. You can always modify. Make the range of motion a little smaller, or use your chair for balance. Lower and lift. Back leg touches the ground as you come back up. Use your glutes to help you lift your leg. Nice work. Isometric hold into a little lift. Small movement. Lift. Squeeze the glutes to help you get that lift. Good job. Let it go. Now take it back out to your wide second. Keep a hold of your towel as an option, and then bring it down and up. So we're going big range of motion, wide second, squatting down, coming back up. So deeper plie and up. We need the core and the breath, strength of the legs. Keep going. Heel toeing it in, little change here. And then from here, we're going to take it up and down with the heels lifting and lowering. Arms coming up and down. If you need to take the arms out of it at any point, you can. Good work. All right, so we're going to change the feeding a little bit. So coming into a curtsy squat, you just take that back foot slightly behind you. If that's uncomfortable, feel free to adjust. Coming up and down, up and down. You don't have to go any deeper than you feel comfortable, but don't run away from the challenge. And then we're switching sides. Shoulders away from the ears, plie down, coming up. You're staying with the front foot flat, the back heel is lifted. Now coming back to your wide second, lower and lift. Your arms might start to get a little fatigued. That's okay. So we don't really have the weight, so we're allowing these movements to build some strength. Hold and then pull. So arms stay lifted as you take a little plie, demi plie, pressing. Good work. Heel toe it in, and then right back into our lift. As we squat back, our heels are staying connected to the ground. Core is strong. Good job. Building some heat here. Try to relax the neck and jaw, even as you work through this challenge. Holding, and then little plie, little press. Press. Use your glutes, use the core. Shoulders ease off of your ears. Breathe. Good job. Shake it off. All right, back into that curtsy squat. We're holding, and then we take it down and up. Work within your best range of motion. And press, little plie. Starting to feel the heat by this point, hopefully. Switch sides. Shake it off if you need to. Take a little extra moment if you need to. Being connected to your breath and to the movement. Really focusing in on how this makes you feel a little stronger. And hold. 2. Good work. You got this. How are you breathing? Good job. All right, stretching it out. Go ahead and bring the inner thighs together. So you want to feel like the tailbone is moving down towards the ground. Heel can move towards the glutes. Pull the belly in, shoulders away from the ears. Always feel free to use your balance. If you want to take it back just a little, you can. And then come into your figure 4. Breathe, shake it off, switch sides. Feel free to use 2 chairs if you find that you need another one. You can always pause this and grab an extra chair if you need one on the other side. And then stretching it out, moving on, sending your left leg back behind you. Sort of feel that softness in your standing knee, and then lift your leg up and down. Straight leg lift and lower. You do not have to work with a big range of motion. Just feel the leg is getting stronger. Core stays engaged. Good job. And hold. Now lift, lift, lift. Small little lift. Good job. The glutes are really feeling the heat. Now bring the knee towards the triceps. Draw in and lengthen right back out. So feel the obliques and the core help you. Big range of motion. Beautiful. Bring it in. Take it back. In and back. Good job. Switching sides. Take your time. So switch sides. Bring your foot back out nice and long. Long leg. Lift up. Lift down. Work within your range of motion. Use your balance to help you, but keep the core engaged. Holding, lifting, smaller movements. Feel the connection to your breath, to your strength. Make that little change here. It goes bigger range of motion. Knee towards triceps, knee towards triceps, and back out. A little bit of heat. Obliques are going to feel a little warmth here. And then shake it out, pedal it out, stretch it out. Feels good. Walk it in. Lifting your toes as you stretch and lengthen. Switch sides. Good work. All right, moving on. So this time we're going to use our prop. We're going to use the towel. We're going to take it behind the knees. We're actually going to switch the chair around for this one. So you have this option as a little bit of support and something to work with here. So taking your towel, you don't have to use a towel, but it's going to help create a little resistance. Place the towel between the hamstrings and the calf muscles. And then you're going to engage, so squeeze in, lift the knee up and down. Foot is flexed. We can stay on our palms. You can also lower to your forearms, especially if you're taking care of your wrist. So it's going to be up to you. Try to keep your hips squared off towards the ground. Now hold. Now lift and lift. As you lift, try to squeeze the towel, so don't let it drop. Good job. Long count here. Breathe as you work. Feel that connection. And we'll switch sides. Just enough. Little stretch. Again, squeezing the towel and big range of motion. Lifting up and down. Hips are squared off. Our glutes are contracting as we allow the work to build a little heat. Here's your hold, smaller movement, lift. Keep that squeeze of the towel so it doesn't fall. Good work. Go ahead and send your hips to the side and then reach for a little stretch through the back and then switch sides. So swiveling your hips. Good work. And then we're going to take our smaller towel, using our chair as a brace of support or a goal. You could also use a couch, whatever you have at home. Bringing your knees to a 90-degree angle. Take the towel above you, straight arms, flat back, and let it tap the shins and then lengthen back. So tap. We have a slight bend at the knees. Tapping and then reach. Tap and reach. Good work. Bravo. Hold it at the top. Now lift. So shoulder blades lift up. Keep your gaze up. Strong and long through the legs. Point your toes. Pull the belly button towards the spine as you lift the shoulder blades up and reach. And reach. Small movement. You got it. Little change coming up. Knees to the chest. And then send it back out long. And then switching from side, center to side. So little bend. Straighten and scissor. Straighten and scissor. Hold it. Now lifting your shoulder blades off of the ground. Reach and reach. Try to keep that space between your chin and your chest relaxed. Breathe. And then center. Lift. Remember, you have that chair in front of you. You could always rest your feet if you need a small break. Switch sides. Reach and reach. Good work. So a smaller movement here. Working on the core. And then center. Continue to reach. Breathe. Good job. Take a little rest. Take a little stretch. Breathe in. Knees to chest. Big inhale. And then exhale as you come to a twist. You've earned a good stretch here. Back to center. And switch your twist. Go easy on that spinal twist. Come back up. Good job. All right, so we're going to point our toes, and we're going to start to turn the heels together, and then turn the feet forward. So turn out and in. Turn out to parallel. So working the thighs, working the inner thighs, the muscles of the feet here. So keep your back nice and flat on the ground. Now flexing, and then pointing. So try to really articulate through the feet as you switch, switch, switch. So pull the inner thighs in very closely. Should feel a lot of heat. Quick, rapid movement. Keep the toes pointed, keep the thighs engaged, and then flex, squeeze together. Flex, switching, make sure you keep that switch of right and left feet. Pull in and then point. Flex and point. Flex, point and squeeze it in. That's it. This one will sneak up on you, especially if you're really pulling in, and stretch. Good job. Roll it on it. Good work. Okay, hands and knees. And then from here, knees are hovering, alternating in right knee and left knee. A little alternating. And as you alternate them, start to step back a little bit wider. A little wider here. And now you're in your plank, top of a push-up pose. Hold here. Breathe. We're going to challenge ourselves. And now take it down to the forearms. Continuing to hold. So shoulder blades away from the ears. Try to keep that confidence. Hip down. Press through the back of the heels. Strong thighs. You got this. You can do this. Come back up to your push-up. Just a little bit more work. You can do this. I believe in you. Lower into your knees. Widening your hands. We're going to take push-ups here. So when you're ready, down and up. Lower down and up. Good job. You can go slower if you need to. You can take your time if you need to, or you can really let yourself be challenged and lift the knees up. It's entirely up to you. Good work. We're almost there. That's it. Now stretch back into a child's pose. Good work. Okay, come on up. We're going to do the side, inner thigh work here. You can rest in your hand. Take your top foot and brace it in front of you. You can hold on to the ankle and then start to work that inner thigh. So the under leg is lifting up and down. Foot is flexed. Feel the inner thigh squeezing to lift and lower. You can also rest your head, especially if your neck is feeling tired or fatigued. It's up to you. Now hold it at the top. Little lift, lift, and lift. So keep that flex foot. Keep that small engagement. Inner thigh strong. Beautiful. Here comes our change. Start to point and then flex. Point the toes, then flex the foot. That's it. So feel that articulation and strength, even through the thighs, all the way down to your toes. Hold your point, make a circle. So a little circle. So you can think about doing this counterclockwise. And then, of course, we'll do it clockwise. Switching that circle, circle, and circle. Small little circle movement. And then take your time, stretch out the legs, begin to lift up and lower. Point and raise, and then down. You can bring that flex of the foot in as you lower down. Point and bend to reach up. So a little bit of a passe to lift and lengthen. Lower, passe, extend. Lower, passe, extend. Hold here. Pull it in and in. So you're going to feel the tops of your thighs. You're going to feel the obliques helping you as well. So use your breath. Stabilize the core. Small movement, but very powerful. Good work. Now let's go ahead and switch sides. So inner thigh work. Again, the top leg is helping to brace you, flexed foot, and then lower and lift. Lower and lift. Try not to wobble, so try to hold yourself on your hip. See if you can avoid pitching forward or back. And again, you can always rest down on your bicep if it feels better to you, holding here, and that little lift, smaller movement. If you need to work at a smaller range of motion and keep the leg closer to the ground, that's okay. Good job. Point and flex. Point the toes, flex the foot. Now circles. Little circles. Small sharp movement. Switch those circles, change directions. Good work. You got it. Now up and down. Leg extends straight up and pulls down. Adding that point and flex of the foot. Point and then flex. Point and then flex. Bring it to passe, extend and close. Passe, extend. Now close. Good work. Hold at the top, a little pull in and in. So feel the inner thighs helping to brace you down on the lower leg, but also feel the tops of your thighs and the obliques. Good job. Bring it onto the belly. And then from here, arms out to the side. And then slowly roll and lift up. And then exhale to lower down. Good work. So you don't have to come up as high, or you can work with a little bit different range of motion. And then from here, we're going to stretch the front of the thighs so you can reach back. Same hand, same foot. You can also let your forehead rest on the ground. Make sure you're taking a moment to breathe deep here. Exhale, let it go. And then press up into your little Cobra stretch. Come back down, and then we'll switch sides. You can brace yourself with your forearm. A little bit of a lift to the chest and shoulders as you then ease down. Stretching the hip flexors. And then let it go. Press up. Go ahead and come back to a child's pose. Take a breath. And when you're ready, go ahead and press up into a downward facing dog. Lengthen out the spine. You can pedal out your feet, so just alternating a bend in your knees, gently shaking your head, yes and no. And then lower back down. From here, send your legs out nice and long in front of you. Find your sits bones. Big inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, fold forward. You can let your feet stay flexed or relax. It's up to you. Breathe into it. Slowly come all the way up. All right, from here, let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together, opening the knees. Let's just allow ourselves to take a nice long lift here. Shoulders off of the ears. Breathe. And then gently holding on to the ankles or the feet. If it feels okay for you to fold forward, go ahead and reach and release into the stretch. And go ahead and sit up. From here, sliding back, go go ahead and bring your left knee in towards your chest, and option to take it the foot over the thigh, and then take that little circle back, that little spiral back. Make sure this twist feels okay. You don't have to go very deep. Try to relax into it, coming back to center for a pause. Slowly unravel, shake it out, switch sides, knee to chest. And bring your foot over the thigh, and then hug yourself in and spiral back. Ease into the twist. If anything hurts or it's too much, then come out of it. Good job. Come back to center. And then take it to a side. Reach, shoulders off of the ears. Easy seat. Relax the neck, relax the jaw. Fold forward. And then switch sides. Nice and elongated here. Back to center. Big breath in. Now we're going to just allow our spine to release here. So all the way forward and then roll all the way back. So like a cat-cow. Just feeling the connection of our spine and our breath and the movements that we've done to strengthen the body and also help relax our mind. That connection is so powerful. A few more rounds. Just letting our shoulders relax as we take an easy stretch through the neck. Make sure you're breathing. You don't have to place your hand on your head if that feels like it's too much. Switch sides. Nice elongation, easy breath. Connect to how that feels through the shoulders and neck. Back to center. Drop the shoulders away from the ears a couple of times, sitting a little taller. And then allow yourself to take the arm out in front of you. Easy release here. Switch sides, continuing easy breath. Coming back to center, just pause here for a moment. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Take your hand to your heart and to your belly, and let's just pause. Connection to breath. Connection to body. Just allowing yourself to feel a little more whole and grounded. Big breath in and out. Inhale, reach. Interlocking the fingers and take it from side to side. One more stretch up. You made it. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a round of applause. You did it. Good job.
So thanks for joining me for class today. I hope that you feel a little stronger and calmer and take time for breath and slow down as much as you need to. Please let us know if you have any comments, suggestions, anything you're looking for. We miss you, and on behalf of all the Group X leaders and SRSC, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.